everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be making this one pot pasta. If you like to see how this recipe is achieved, please keep watching. So into a pot I'll be adding granite oil or vegetable oil. Then I'll be checking to see if my oil is hot before frying. I'll be using chicken breast for this recipe, so I already prepped and marinated my chicken breast. You can use whatever ingredients and spices you have available and whatever preference you want for the taste of the chicken. So now I'm just adding it to the pot and I'm going to be frying it until they're cooked. And like I said, I'm using chicken breast for this recipe. I'm using 3 chicken breasts for this recipe, so I'll be frying 2 batches of chicken. So I'm just gonna be turning them continuously on the low heat to make sure they're properly cooked and not hurried up quickly. If this is your first time visiting my channel, you're welcome. Welcome back to my channel. Please support me by giving this video a thumbs up, like, and please don't forget to share if you like this video at the end. And please subscribe to my channel as I upload new recipes every week, and I'll be glad to have you in the More Good Meals family. So the first batch of chicken is done. Like I said, I'm using 3 packs and this is the second set. This set I used soy sauce in marinating them. You can see the dark color, they're dark and they're richer in color and they look really good. I fried them continuously before removing them from the pan and you can see they're cooked. So next into a pot I'll be adding red onion, Scotch bonnet peppers, and I'll be sauteing them for about 3 to 5 minutes to make sure they're properly cooked before adding the next ingredients. After that, I'll be adding red bell peppers, green peppers, and yellow peppers. You can see how colorful that looks right now. So I'm just gonna be stirring and frying them until they're a bit soft. So I'm just giving it a good mix to make sure they're properly cooked and sauteed. So next I'll be adding my spices. I'll be adding ground ginger, about a teaspoon of ground ginger, about a teaspoon of basil as well, and about a teaspoon of medium curry powder. I'm just drizzling it all over the veggies, and then I'm gonna give it a very good mix again to make sure the ingredients and the spice are mixed together. After that, I'll be adding my chicken back into this recipe. I'll just be adding a little bit of the chicken, not all for now, and just giving it a mix. I'll keep the rest set aside for the end of this recipe, and I'll just be adding a little bit of cameroun pepper. It's a hot spicy black pepper. And then I'll be adding my chicken stock. You can check my chicken stew video to know how I make my chicken stock. Then I'll be adding milk to this recipe. Yes, I'm adding milk to this recipe. You can see how good that looks. So I'm just giving it a good stir. And next I'll be adding salt to this recipe. I'll just drizzle a little bit of table salt to this recipe. And also I'm using Knorr stock cube for this recipe. I'm just using 1 stock cube. I'm just drizzling it all over the recipe as well and giving it a good mix again. So the milk and the chicken stock in the pot has been boiling for a while. Now I'm going to add my pasta. So I'm using this pasta for this recipe. You can see it's properly boiled up. I'm just giving it a good mix and I'm just pouring the whole sachet of the pasta into the mixture in the pot. And I'm still going to be adding a little bit more because I'm making a very large pot for this recipe. So I'm just adding a little bit more of the pasta to this recipe and I'm giving it a good mix again. If you're still watching and you've not subscribed, please support me by subscribing to my channel. I'll be glad to have you in this family. Thank you. So I just added a little bit of water and I covered it to cook for a while. So halfway through cooking, I came back to check on my pasta. It's been cooking for about 10 to 15 minutes and you can see it's almost soft. So I'm just giving it a good mix to make sure it doesn't get burnt underneath. That's why you can see I'm stirring the way I'm doing right now. So I'm just giving a good stir to make sure it doesn't get burnt, and I'm going to cover it to cook again. After cooking for another 5 to 10 minutes, you can see the pasta is looking good. It has absorbed all the milk and the chicken stock in the pot and it's cooked. So now, like I said, the other part of the chicken I didn't pour into the pot. I'm just pouring them bit by bit now. So to make sure they get the spice in it, they're not cooked with the pasta. So they have their own spice and juice they give to this meal. So I'm just mixing it up now with the rest of the pasta. You can see how good It looks good and it tastes yum as well. So I'm just giving the good mix. You can see the one pot pasta. Oh my goodness, this looks so yum and it tastes so yum as well. And this is the recipe, so I'm just coming in for a closer look for you guys to see how my pasta looks like. It looks good. It tastes yum. You can see how gorgeous that looks. Literally, it looks gorgeous and it looks yum as well. If you like this recipe, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and I hope to see you guys next week. Thank you for watching. And this is how my pasta looks like. It looks good, and you can top it up with grated cheese if you love cheesy pasta. You can just top it up and it just melts right into it, and it will be lovely as well. Thank you for watching. Bye.